Welcome to Rayo Energy Wednesday meditation. I'm so glad you could join. Go ahead and settle in, beginning to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling a waterfall of relaxation pour down over the head. Imagining it flowing down just like warm water through the jaw, the neck, and the shoulders. Flowing down and relaxing the torso and the hips and the legs, the arches of your feet and your toes. Feeling a presence and a relaxation in the whole body. And bringing to mind and also bringing to the body the feeling of openness that we visited 2 weeks ago with the syllable ah, the first of the 5 Warrior Syllables. And bringing that openness to your thoughts. Maybe it was an openness in the body, a softness of the muscles, space between the joints, a calmness or a quietude of the emotions or thoughts moving through the mind. And as you feel that openness settle into the body, also bringing to mind visually or in feeling the flame of awareness that we visited with last week in the syllable Om. Seeing a beautiful flame flickering in the darkness, flickering in the openness, or feeling the warmth, or feeling the electricity of this spark of awareness in the emptiness. And as we bring those feelings to the mind and to the body, notice, if you haven't already, a feeling of bliss. A relief in the openness, an excitement in the awareness. And maybe it's more of a joy or an ease for you, but allow that bliss to float over your whole body, pervade your mind. And this bliss is the seed of our next syllable, the third syllable in the 5 Warrior sequence. And the syllable is hung, H-U-N-G. And this syllable, this power, flows from the heart. It's centered at the heart energy center. And the color that we're going to play with today is a deep indigo. So I'd like you to bring to your heart center, visually or in feeling, a sense or seeing the color indigo, filling the heart center. With each breath, bringing more presence to the heart center, and with each exhale, sending out, radiating out beautiful indigo light from the heart center in every direction. And so this combination of awareness in the openness, this feeling of bliss, is the seed for one of the 4 immeasurables. These are 4 qualities in the Bon tradition that are the seat of all others. And these are love, compassion, joy, and equanimity. And equanimity is a sense of mental balance, of composure. And so I'd like you to take several breaths, long exhales, and contemplate which one of these 4 qualities is calling to you today in this moment, is possibly lacking in your daily life, but also just listen to which one is calling to you. So that's love, compassion, joy, and equanimity. Just breathing softly, gently, allowing one of these 4 to raise its hand, to reach out to you, to glow just a little bit brighter. Or perhaps as you sift through these 4, there is a particular quality that you don't feel anything around, that maybe there's a sense of numbness or a hollowness as you pass over it with your eyes or your thoughts, and that might be the one that is calling you today. So as you focus in on one of these 4 immeasurables, we'll work with the sound, the vibration of hung to allow this feeling to develop in the body, to recognize that this feeling is in fact already in the body. So we'll take 3 rounds sounding the syllable hung at whatever pitch feels best to you, best to your body today, at whatever projection level feels good to you. And silent sounding is extremely powerful, and you can continue it without needing the inhale. So as it feels best to you, 3 rounds, feeling the vibration of this syllable resonate through the body, allowing it to shake up, shake out, to release anything that's blocking your body and your mind feeling this positive quality. We'll inhale. last one. So as we revisit the metaphor that we've been using with the 5 warrior syllables, this metaphor of an open sky for the syllable ah, and the sunlight shining through for the syllable om. And now we come to the syllable hung. And it's this sunlight that now is shining through the openness. And it's how the sunlight bounces off of you, off of your internal state. It's how the sunlight is absorbed in you and develops these positive qualities, these 4 immeasurables of love, joy, compassion, and equanimity. And so hung is like the activation of this quality, as the openness and the awareness were the seeding of it. And the other really beautiful, beautiful aspect of the 4 immeasurables is that they are not conditional. So they are arising out of this openness, this emptiness, this lack of clutter, this lack of objects, literally. And the flame, the awareness, the spark, the electricity in that openness. It's not because of an action or an object or another condition. It just is. And so I'd like us to take a few breaths here to feel your chosen quality. Feel it in the body, feel it in the mind, feel it however feels most readily, most accessible to you. And really be honest with yourself if you are feeling it as a result of something else or as a result of some action, behavior, thing, some quality, some condition. Feel out how much you can just feel joy for the sake of feeling joy. How much you can just feel compassion, the vibration, the frequency of compassion, without it being a reaction to something. Or equanimity, balance, composure, in its essence, its frequency. Taking several breaths or longer to feel this fully, to explore this. What does it feel like to feel joy for the sake of joy? What is the frequency of love? As I feel this pure frequency of love unconditionally, do any visuals accompany it? Do any other feelings, physical, emotional, accompany it? What is the purity of experiencing this frequency like? And forgiving yourself, being very gentle with yourself if it feels challenging to access one of these qualities unconditionally. Our culture is very conditional, so unraveling the need for conditions takes time. Being loving and compassionate with yourself as you unravel the connection to conditions, as you explore this new territory of pure vibration. And if it feels more frustrating or challenging to try to access this unconditional feeling, simply feel this beautiful indigo light flowing, radiating out of the heart center. And silently hear hum repeating in the mind. Allow the vibration of the color, allow the vibration of the sound, although silent, to do its work on the body, to do its work on the mind and the energy field. And now I'd like us to go a little deeper into the quality that you've chosen. If you haven't already, embodying that quality. If you've chosen joy, what does joy feel like as I feel joy move around in my body? Or if I hold it in my hand, what shape does joy take? And does joy have a color today in this moment? And if joy feels like a billowing feeling to you, a large feeling, feel that in your body, feel that largeness, feel that billowing feeling in the body. If joy feels like electricity, feel that in the body. If the quality that you've chosen has a movement or an expression to it, feel that, embody that. You can lift your hands and move your arms around if it has a movement or a flow to it, or a shape that you want to feel, or a texture that you want to reach out and connect with. And now bringing your attention back to the heart center and seeing the heart center full of this beautiful gold indigo light. Seeing the indigo light radiating outward in every direction from the heart center. As you inhale, this light fills the body, and as you exhale, it flows and radiates outward, out into the energy field around you, out into the environment around you. Sharing this beautiful indigo heart light with the trees and the grasses and the animals, the air particles, the water droplets, the soil beneath your feet, all the beings in the crust of the earth, all the way down to the earth's core. Seeing this beautiful indigo heart light filling all the dark spaces around the globe, trusting that it knows exactly where it needs to flow. And on your next inhale, drawing this beautiful indigo light back into the heart center, localizing your focus in your body. And we'll sing the syllable hung 3 more times together at whatever pitch is calling to you, or silently if that feels best in this moment. And as we sing the syllable hung, this time I'd like you to see these beautiful indigo heart lights filling your body. Easing the body, relieving the body, enlightening the body, illuminating the body. And we'll inhale. Last one. Taking a few breaths to allow the sound to do its work on the body, to feel the vibrations flowing down to the fingertips and the toes, up to the top of the heads and up and down the spine. And knowing that you can revisit this meditation and play with each of the four immeasurables as it feels right to you, as it feels good to you, as you're called to. Exploring what each one has for you, which is a deep exploration in and of its own. As you breathe gently, bringing focus and awareness into the body in this moment, wiggling the toes, moving the fingers, and rubbing the palms together. Combing the head, 10 little dragons running through the forest. And as you come fully back into this moment, thanking this beautiful blue light, this indigo light for guiding us today. Thanking the syllable hung for bringing us into our heart today. Thanking nature for ever guiding us on this journey. And thanking yourself for showing up today for this beautiful practice, for honoring yourself and honoring your heart. Much love to all of you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.